Good morning, everyone. It is now November. Oh man, it's like November 3rd or something like that. Time's just flying by. Fall is here. I'm out riding around, doing a little field research for a video. I'm kind of looking at the top 5 coffee shops in Chengdu. And one of them is actually sort of by the old Chengdu city wall, which I didn't even know until like maybe 6 months ago that Chengdu even had parts of the old city wall still standing. So I'm kind of going around town looking and seeing what I can find, and I'll take you along with me, and let's go. Whoa, I just like rode right past it actually. Like I've been on this, oh, this is not a nice angle, is it? Yeah. I've been on this street a bunch of times and I've actually just ridden kind of right past it. It's right there. And there's a little stone marker, not little actually, there's a stone marker and it says that this wall was the east gate into the city. And this is where the wall stood. So this was, I guess, one of the passes to get into Chengdu itself way back in the day. We'll go check it out in a second. But yeah, I'm not reading a lot of this. I can't read some of it because some of it's traditional, some of it's not. But it says something like they worked on this wall for like over 600 years or something. If I've got that right over here. They worked on this wall for over 600 years. I mean, if you can read Chinese, and I'll probably translate it later. If I don't, we'll see. Depends on how much time I have. If you can read Chinese, a little translation might help. But yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, let's go see what's up. As you come over to this wall, you can kind of see all of the different eras of time that have passed here. And it seems pretty obvious to me that this, at least right here, is going to be the oldest one, if not the original, from way back in the day. I don't know much about geology or... Oh, this is... I'm taking chunks out of the wall here. This is like... It's just like packed earth, is what it seems like. Because you can just take chunks out of it. And there seem to be some stones in here, some reinforcement. And, yeah, it seems typical. Like the really, really old walls that I've seen back in the day were mostly like rammed earth or like straw and earth kind of put together. And then maybe a few stones every now and then to kind of give it structure. But you can kind of... Is that really all? It's just this one bit right here. Is that really all? That is kind of sad. You know, because if you go to Chongqing, or if you go to Xi'an, or some other places, they actually have quite a bit of the old city wall still around. Like they have it, I mean, it's obviously been restored and whatnot, but they have some sections of the old city wall, and you can actually go up and walk around it. You can go walk around up top for at least a few hundred meters or something like this. But yeah, this is just that. I mean, I may look on the map to see if there's any more, but I mean, if that marker is any indication right there, that seems to be, whoa, I went a bit crazy there. That seems to be it. That is kind of sad. But hey, at least they've got a little something still there. But yeah, I'll ride around, I'll check Baidu and see what's going on. I found the place just right here. It's called Sicang Coffee. So Sicang means like private and sort of hidden away. So it's private and hidden away coffee studio. And they have a menu in English as well as Chinese. And it's just right there. Like the old city wall is just right there. You can see that sign right there. And the city wall is just right there. So yeah, apparently, yeah, it's very close. Very, very close. So this was a nice video. I could actually cover 2 spots in sort of one video. I like it. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice little flat white. I usually go for a flat white or an Americano. Those are kind of my go-to coffee orders, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, I've heard about this in my WeChat groups. There's a like Chengdu Coffee Radar is I think the name of the group, and they put this as one of the top places in town. So let's do it. Oh yeah, it is nice and smooth. It's very smooth. It's got a little bit of extra milk in it, a little bit more than I like, but you lose absolutely none of that coffee essence. You know, you get all the nice flavors in there. It's a little bit bitter. It's a little strong. It's a little nutty. It's a little bit nutty and woody. It's very earthy. I like it. This is a good spot. Mm. So yeah, when I finish this, I'll probably get the Americano and just kind of see what that's all about. And yeah, good times. This is what I'm working on today. So each class that I have a seating chart where I get everyone to sit in these spots so I can give everyone individual grades. And I'm changing up the seating chart today. So you can see like a couple of people, like we've got some notes on how some people are doing. I have other notes on a different set of paper. But yeah, I'm going to be changing around these groups because I think it's good to change groups around every 4 or 5 weeks. Because you find if students always sit together, they're always sitting with the same people, they tend to get they're comfortable, sure, because these are their friends or whatever, but they tend to get too comfortable and it prompts a little laziness, which leads into errors and then, slips and things like this. So I try to change them around, put guys and girls together so they're working with different people. Maybe they're a little uncomfortable at first, but once you switch them around a couple of times through like a 16-week semester or an 18-week semester every 4 weeks, then they kind of build a rapport with everyone, and it's actually really good for class dynamics. So yeah, that's sort of why I do that. And that's one of the tips that I offer in one of my teaching videos. I'll put a card up right now so you can click on that little eye. But yeah, having a seating chart and calling people by their English names versus their Chinese names. Some people never gave me an English name, for example. But yeah, there you go. That's what I'm working on for right now before lunch. I've had my flat white, very nice. I've had my Americano, a little bit sour, a little bit acidic, but that might have been just the coffee beans they used. Who knows? There's a whole lot of variables in that. I've gotten most of what I want done now done. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's about 1:30. It's about time to wrap it up, right? So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. Thank you all very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you all next time.